everybody, this is Carissa from Happily Ever Paper Crafter, and today I'm going to share with you a photo frame that you can put on your fridge that I'm making for a new little addition to our extended family, and I'm going to show you how I created that. So the first thing I do is make a cut for my gypsy for the layers of the photo frame, and I'm going to show you that. Okay, there's my gypsy. You really can pick any shape that you'd like. This is actually from Lacy Labels, and you can see, let's see, let me select on it. The sizing is like 6.68 and 9.39 inches for that outer frame. And you know, with the gypsy you can make your length and your width according to whatever you'd like. And I made that center square a little bit smaller than a 4.6. So it would cut out a little bit smaller than a 4x6 picture. And then I also cut a separate second layer, and that you can see there. And then they kind of overlap each other in the frame. So the first thing I do is put in whichever kind of cut I want to make on my gypsy and let the Cricut cut that out. And this is what that looks like. Here's my larger frame that I cut out, and then my smaller frame, and you can see how they are going to overlap. The paper I'm using today is, let's see, A Boy's Life from Echo Park. And I got that at shoppumpkinspice.com, my favorite online paper store. So how I'm going to put that together, I need my 2 layered frames, or 1 layered frame, or whatever, however you want to do it. Then I'm using 2. And then I cut out a piece of acetate, and I hoard acetate. I save all my Cricut containers, and I keep them all piled up, and then I cut this out, and I really cut as best I can out of here, and it kind of just measures what it measures. And then I cut out my last piece of cardstock that would match, and this measures 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. And I'll put up the sizes on my blog just in case you guys are curious how this all works out. My goal is at the end I would like a 4x6 picture to be able to fit in my photo frame. So I cut out my bigger one, and my next step is to, on the back side of my smaller frame, is to put some type of score tape, or what I'm using here is the Terrifically tacky tape that you can get. And I've lined all the way around my smaller frame. And that's where I'm going to adhere my acetate. And I like using the leftover Cricut acetate because it's something I already have. I like to reuse things like that. And it's pretty durable. Other things you can use would, you could buy acetate. You could use the plastic liners that come with paper packs if you wanted to. So I'm going to line that up. So I've removed the score tape, or the Terrifically tacky tape in my case, from here. And I'm just going to put that down. And now you'll see there's, it's sticky over here, and that's good. I do want that to be sticky. And I've also put Terrifically tacky tape around the whole thing. And I'm going to remove that. And I didn't get it very close to the edge on this side, so I'm just going to do one run with my ETG over here just to make me feel better about how that's going to stick. Okay, so I have my acetate on here, and I'm going to layer that, and I like putting the acetate between the 2 layers because then it doesn't catch or anything when you're putting your picture in. So I'm just going to line that up and put that down. It's important that when you're doing your gypsy cut that you make your center cut out even on both sides. You can kind of see that that looks pretty even. And then I'm going to take this piece of cardstock and put this on the back. You can see I've run Terrifically Tacky tape all the way around the edge, not on the top, because I want my picture to be able to slip in and out. I'm going to flip this over, remove this, and then kind of line it up so it's center. Kind of doing this off camera. Okay. And my goal is just to be able to make a pocket that a picture can be slipped into. And the back is nice and pretty, but it's mostly the front that I'm concerned about. And then when I know where my top is, that's where I can slip the photo in, then I will embellish the rest. I'm going to go off camera and embellish, and then I will come back on and show you the final product. I've got twine, I've got some brads I might use, I have the whole entire A Boy's Life paper pack, which you can get at Pumpkin Spice, plus the stickers, and I have lots of other stickers, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do or how it's going to end up, but I will come back and you can check that out.